Hey everyone, Vin here. Let's talk about YouTubers giving you stimulus advice and stimulus updates. This is not actually the video I was going to do today. I was actually going to do a video on the worst thing about the HEROES Act, and it's actually not even something that's in the HEROES Act, but that video will have to wait until tomorrow because I believe that this is going to be a lot of value for you. If you're watching me, it's almost certain that you're watching other YouTubers who are doing stimulus help, stimulus advice, and updates to try and get as much information as you can. And for the most part, over the last couple of months, it has been overwhelmingly positive. I mean, matter of fact, if you were only able to get your information from the media, the Treasury, or the IRS, it would have been an utter disaster. However, a lot of YouTubers have been doing really good research and using their expertise to help individuals out. Unfortunately, as time has gone on, some of these YouTubers have gained a little bit of animosity towards each other, and this just comes from YouTubers obviously posting in a certain sector, and we see each other's videos because of that. And when one YouTuber sees another's and they see some information, they're like, that's not exactly right, or I don't like how you're doing that, or you shouldn't have said it that way, or you should do it this way. And so every once in a while, one of them will call out the other and try to give value to their audience and try to protect their audience against what they're seeing the other one doing. Now, for the most part, even though this has been going on and I have seen it, nobody has really been doing anything really wrong, and nobody has grossly said anything that's really inappropriate or that would hurt you if you've been listening to them. However, I'm starting to see that change slightly, and I want to bring that information to you. Now, there's probably about 10 to 15 channels that are really finding a lot of success with this. I'm one of them, but I'm one of the smaller ones. But the two big ones are Meet Kevin and Clear Value Tax, which I'm sure many of you have seen before. And now let me just say, if you watch either of these channels, they both generally do a really good job, and they're both experts in their own right. I've seen their videos. They give good updates, good data, and good help, and you will do yourself a service by continuing to listen to them if you do like their style. However, in the last month or so, I've seen some things that are a little concerning to me, and because I feel like you value my opinion on stuff, I wanted to bring that to you, and you can make your own decisions on it. The issue between the two of them generally started a little bit back when Meet Kevin called out Clear Value Tax on some information that he was sharing. One piece of information was about the idea that we're not printing any more money, we're taking on debt. And Meet Kevin felt like he needed to clarify that information because it was an oversimplification. I do believe that Meet Kevin's clarification was correct. I don't blame Clear Value Tax for oversimplifying it in that matter, and I wouldn't have called him out on it. But the clarification was fine, and there was really no issue there in that situation. And then as time gone on, there was some more information where Clear Value Tax was saying, well, you got to read between the lines, and I'm reading between the lines of what these guys are saying, and this is what's going on. And Meet Kevin said, well, you don't got to read between the lines. The people are saying exactly what they think, and he gave his opinion on it. Now, once again, this issue, I could neither care here or there. I don't know any of these channels. I personally wouldn't have done a video on Clear Value Tax saying read between the line. And on Meet Kevin's analysis of it, although I actually agreed that you don't have to read between the lines, these people are literally saying what they're thinking, I didn't entirely agree with his analysis of it, but that's okay. They're both bringing really good value. However, as time has gone on, I'm seeing some things in Clear Value Tax which are becoming more and more concerning, and the fact that he is putting down and demeaning other YouTubers. One of the videos he did was in which he started to state, listen, I'm going to give you information no other YouTubers are giving you because I did this math myself. And what he did is some really simple elementary mathematics. And he said no other YouTubers are doing this. Matter of fact, it was a lie. There was other YouTube videos already out that already did far more mathematical calculations than he was doing on that episode. But it was also demeaning as I was watching it. I was saying, I'm a YouTuber in this same sector giving stimulus advice and stimulus help. And he's sitting there telling you, well, no other YouTubers are doing this. They're not because I did these calculations. I'm not stupid. I have a master's degree myself. I took Calc 1 and Calc 2 in college. I took physics in college. I'm not a fool. And I can do basic elementary mathematics. And to do that and demean other YouTubers like that was really wrong. I don't even think Meet Kevin called him out on this. I'm not even really sure. But why in the world would you say something like that? If you want to watch that clip, I'll try to look through it and find the video from it. I noticed that every once in a while he deletes his videos, and so I'm not even sure if it's there anymore, but he did do this. And now, in the last couple of weeks, Clear Value Tax has been pushing investing in speculative currencies, of which he also invests in. Now, that's his prerogative, and if he wants to do that, he can. I'll share with you my opinion on that in just a moment. But Meet Kevin decided to do a generalized video, not specific to clear value tax, in which he shared some information about being careful of taking the money that you're getting, especially from the stimulus, and investing it in speculative cryptocurrencies. And I thought the video was really good, informative, and educational. Clear Value Tax saw this and decided to give some information on his own video about Meet Kevin. Here it is.
Let's say you're a real estate guy on YouTube and you have 20 rental properties. You're bragging that you have 20 rental properties with big mortgages on each of them because you said so in a bunch of your videos. And then all of a sudden, the majority of your renters stop paying rent. Hell yeah, in that situation, I'd be pumping out 5 videos a day, and clickbaiting like crazy. Like, how's the real estate market right now? Is anybody buying real estate courses from YouTubers right now? Probably not. But anyways, the tax and accounting business is a booming. That's why I don't need to clickbait.
That's just unbelievable to me, the things that he's saying. Once again, it's this same trend of putting down YouTubers. Meet Kevin isn't putting down clear value tax. He's clarifying information. He's giving, in many cases, greater, deeper information on many of the issues of which he's talking about. And in this case, he did the same thing. But clear value tax's response was one in which he directly put down the man. I mean, he literally said, oh, he's investing in real estate. And you know what? The real estate market not doing so good right now. He probably has this many renters based off of his videos. And look, he's not making a lot of money. But you know what? The tax business, the business I'm in, it's doing really good. It's booming right now. So I don't have to do all these videos all the time. I could just do 1 or 2 a day. What is wrong with you? I mean, it's one thing to give out information, but to respond in that way and continue to put people down is absolutely wrong. I don't know any one of these 2 channels, and I'm sure none of them will probably even see this video. But I would definitely like to say, if Meet Kevin does see this, continue to take the high ground. I've seen you taking the high ground. It is good for me, a smaller YouTube channel, to see when you are in the middle of a situation like that and to watch you taking the high ground. When you make a mistake, you admit to it. When you feel like there might be some animosity there, you try to clear the air and try to make sure, you know what, we're okay here. And you don't attack and you don't go after. You don't do these name-calling things or ripping them apart for what situation he may or may not be going in. And I see that happening on the other side. And I just want to thank you for that. It means a lot to me as a smaller YouTuber. And clear value tax. Listen, you obviously are an expert. You're a CPA. You know more about taxes than I'm ever going to know in my life. You do a good job. You're doing really well right now on YouTube. You don't need to attack people like that. You can give some clarifying information if you would like. That's fine. You can even call out people directly and clarify things. But to speculate about the amount of money he's getting because he's a real estate guy and real estate's bad right now, but you're a tax guy and your business is really good, so you don't need to bombard people with videos. I mean, what? You know what? The best thing you could do right now is just take a step back, a deep breath, and just apologize. Go, you know what? I don't need to take it to this place. I really don't. We're really all trying to help you out. I don't necessarily like this guy's way of doing things. I like doing it my way, and many of you do like that, and many of you don't. But I don't need to speculate about what money problems he may or may not be having and how good my situation is in comparison to his. That's not the direction I should go. I think you would be a better man if you were able to do that. Now, obviously, that's your choice if you want to do that. And I will reiterate this. Both of their channels are good. They both are experts in their own right, and they have really good information to share. And there's other ones out there too who have good information to share. And we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes on this channel. They have both made mistakes on their channel, and all the other ones have made mistakes as well. Any one of us can take other people's videos and rip them apart. But we should never be putting each other down like that. That is too much, and it says something about your character. And I think character really matters when it comes down to all of this. So I figured I'd share that information with you guys. If you watch any one of them, I would encourage you, continue watching them. But also be careful. When you start to see some things that are a little strange in somebody's character, then you also got to question that too. And it's not okay. By the way, I said I would give you my thoughts on the speculative cryptocurrency. Be careful. Really be careful. Some of you might make some money on it, but some of you might get washed from it as well. I mean, historically speaking, some people do well and some people don't. If you're not an expert in it and you don't know how to play the stock market correctly, I would stay out of it. I mean, if you feel like you're comfortable with it and you want to take that advice, then go ahead and do that. But be extremely, extremely careful. Oh, and by the way, if you need more help because you still have not received your first stimulus payment, I'm going to try to come out with another video today where I help you out specifically and bring you through the information you need to know to try to guide you in the right place. I cannot say that I can 100% help you because we're dealing with the IRS and the Treasury who are making their own mistakes. And so, but I will try to help you as best as I can in a future video. I hope you guys found the information valuable. As always, consider subscribing to the channel. We would love to have you come along with us. We will catch you next time.